So the Department of Justice has arrested.
My name is Kyle. I'm Antifa, and there's so much rage in me that I've had to record this like 15 times trying to get the message out. They fucked up, okay? Go watch my other videos. Doesn't matter if you're not here and you're not caught up. You missed the fucking fight. But if you are, it's time to suit up. Boots on the ground. Nicollet and fucking 26th. My house is 4 blocks away. Anywhere between Franklin and Nicollet and 26th and Nicollet. Show up. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
No, not talking about peaceful protests anymore. We're not talking about having polite conversations anymore. I am talking specifically to my fucking followers. This is everything I have fucking talked about, and this is exactly what I said was going to happen.
Is that Wendy's?
It's exactly what I said was going to fucking
come. No, it's
when we
not.
didn't fucking go and march on fucking Whipple with guns. Sorry. But welcome to America 2026, where the Second Amendment is the only thing that's going to keep you fucking protected from literal fucking Nazi gunmen that are killing innocent people in the street with impunity. This is not a fucking joke.
It sure is. Then why am I laughing at you? If it's not a joke, then why is this so funny?
There's nothing fun to chant about it. Get your fucking guns and stop these fucking people.
Yeah, what do you mean it's not funny? It's hilarious. So we've had, Baldy crash out again. Let me pull up a couple other ones. There it is. Kyle Wagner has been federally charged for making threats to assault and kill ICE agents. There he is, guys. They got him. Oh, there it is again. Photo of this arrest via law enforcement source. And I also want to say that, we'll go back, we'll watch the video too. This is the funniest thing I think about this, is that this guy's talking a big game. He's the big guy. He's an American. He's like George Washington fighting against the British tyranny. But whenever they show up to his house, is he firing a gun at the federal officers? Is he exercising his Second Amendment against the tyrannical government? No, he's not. He's got his hands behind his back and he's walking down those stairs like a good boy. And you know why? It's because people like him don't actually believe the shit they're saying. They only say it so they can goad somebody else into dying for their cause. There it is. He's very compliant. That's right. And so when push comes to shove and you have the chance to actually push back against the federal government that are putting you in jail, you put your hands behind your back and you say yes, sir, and no, sir, and you do exactly what you're told because you never believed it in the first place. It was all a LARP, and thank God for that, because if it wasn't a LARP, you'd be dead, and that's why you're LARPing. That's it. His cause is anarchy? Well, his cause is anarchy until the federal government shows up, and then he does exactly what they do. It also helped the Fed that he leaked his address. Yeah, that would have taken them an extra 30 seconds. So this is the connection. We were told this was in connection to this video where agitators showed up to curse at federal agents as they made this arrest. Is this him? Let me see him. Where is he? Where is he? Uh-huh. Look how few of them there are now. Look at him. What the hell is that? What the fuck is this? Oh my God. I don't, oh yeah, bro, like this is it. This is where we're at, guys, right now. 8 people. Yep. The fat squad. Yep. That's the 2%. Absolutely. There's always white people. It is. Look, bro, like, look at her face. He's like he's trying to protect her. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Man. You know what I think is really funny? Is that if this was really a fascist government, they wouldn't be doing this. They can only do this in a government that is... Like, do you think they could do this over in fucking China? You think they could go and do this over in Saudi Arabia? They think you could do this over in Russia? No. I got a feeling they're not. They'd just kill them. Yeah, in Iran, they'd be in a body bag. Yep. They do it once.
That's it.
OSINT? I'll go to that in a minute. Man, look at him. Ho's mad. Look at him. Look at him go, bro. Oh, God. Yeah, that's about right. You got scuffed Sam Hyde and all the other fatties behind him. Isn't that sad? Yep. Bunch of fat Karens, I know. LARPing nerds, all white, 100%. Get out of here, get out of here, you can't be here. Oh no, you can't do that. Man, the candy man if he ate too much candy. That's true. Man. You're out there too. Uh-huh. Yep. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my God, they're mad as hell. And you know what? Nothing's gonna change. They're gonna cry and bitch about it and get mad all they want, but it's Olympus 9? Yeah, the Olympus 9 players. Why are they spamming fuck you memes? And because they're dumb. You notice the yelling and not blocking the car anymore though? You're right. And that's what happens is that see how orderly they are? They're not getting in the officer's way. They're not doing anything wrong at all. And what do you think the odds of that are? Wow, what a big coincidence. And so here's the 4K footage on the raid on his home. Are they going to show him?
It's not needed.
Where is he? Where is he? They didn't even bring him out. Yeah, they didn't even bring his ass out. That's too bad. So they rounded up old Baldy, right? They got old Baldy rounded up. And here it is again. Justice Department ICE has arrested the self-identified anti-ICE terrorist in Minneapolis today. Conspire and threaten to assault and kill officers, and you'll find yourself in federal custody facing the full force of justice. I really mean this when I say it. Nothing would galvanize voters more than to see this guy sent to Guantanamo Bay. Like, I dream of the day that we send these domestic terrorist retards to Guantanamo Bay. I think open it back up. Open it back up. Send all the retards there. That's how I see it. That's what we need to do. And send them to El Salvador? Maybe you're right. That'd be a good idea. For 20 years. You got to put these people in jail for like 10, 15, 20 years. And it doesn't matter until everyone who's doing this shit is in prison. Yep, that's right. You got to go all the way with these people. But I bet that after people see this happen, and, oh, is this him talking? Stop these fucking people. Sun's out, guns out. Shut the fuck up and fight back. I'm worried. You're giving them a reason to shoot on sight. Oh, man. So true. How can we help? And so anyway, he did all of this. Keep this in mind. He crashed out over 600 likes. He fucked his whole life up over 600 likes. I love to see this. The smart ones stay silent. Yeah, bro, like that's it. The culling of the herd, that's what you do. Is that he branded himself in the upper chest with a symbol of international terrorist movement, Antifa. Yep, abso-fucking-lutely. And I want to see, I think that it's like ISIS for pussies. Yeah. No, I'm really happy to see this happen to somebody like this. I really am. And hopefully they go in and they continue to arrest even more of these people. Bring shame to the bald. Yeah. He's not even in jail for anything cool. Well, that's the reason why you put him in jail. And overall, I think that really, I mean, they have to go a little bit harder on these people. Because if you don't go hard on them, they think they're going to be able to go back and do it again. Oh, this is a good one.
Can we ask you a quick question? We're trying to get back undocumented people who were deported by ICE. Do you support that?
Of course I do.
Can we get your signature real quick? We're part of the Bring Them Back campaign.
Can you imagine her selling mushrooms in a swamp? I could. Easily I could. Without even a second of hesitation, I could. She's in the wrong place. Should have never let these people in there. Yeah, that's it. I'd buy them. Yeah, she probably makes some good mushrooms.
Specifically, Darwin.
Unfortunately, she votes like she's on them.
Vasquez Ramos, who was deported in Maryland this week. And I do have to tell you, he was convicted of third-degree sex offense, but we think he
Look at her face.
deserves a second chance.
Okay.
Could we get, just get your signature? And what do you think about what's going on with ICE right now?
Well, it upsets me very much. We don't look like our country anymore.
We don't look like our country.
Yeah.
If you support bringing him back to the U.S., he needs a place to stay. Could he come and stay with you?
No, I don't have any place for him to stay.
You don't?
But you have my signature.
Thank you.
These people love signing a blank check for somebody else to deal with the problems that make them feel good about themselves. See, I really am not downplaying this whenever I say that I view these people to be the absolute pinnacle threat to America. I do. I think these people are a larger threat than Russia, China, Iran, Hamas, Hezbollah, MS-13, Tren de Aragua, Colombia, any of this. These people are our core enemy within. This is the true enemy. Right here. I don't know about that. I do. I do. Absolutely. Because the problem is that all of those other issues become solved once you take people like this out of the voting population. Because people like her would vote to bring all of those other people that are going to ruin the country into the country. So if you don't have those people voting to let them in, all of the other problems won't exist either. You've got to find a way. What should we do about it? I think that we need to have a voting test. We do. We need to have a voting test, and there needs to be other ways that we do to disenfranchise more people out of the voting process. There are too many people involved in the voting process, and it's causing emotion. Like basically, like a trolley problem is a great example of this, right? So if you're giving contradictory answers or like different values, slippery slope, I know it is. That's the goal. Like, I think that it's better to have less people voting than more people voting. That's it. Parkour to vote? Yeah, definitely. People have to pay to vote? Maybe you're right. Go back to the original voters. IQ test? I'd like the sound of that. And you think China infiltrated the Democratic Party? No. Emotions did. And you even have people like this. Look at this.
But you guys always want to push it. You privileged white boys always just want to push it to the end. No, knock it off, Trayton.
Trayton? Oh, yeah, that's a white boy name for sure. Trayton? Oh, God.
Knock it off.
Honestly, if his name is Trayton, I might have to agree with the teacher. Bro, Trayton? Are you kidding me?
But you guys always want to push it. You privileged white boys always just want to push it to the end. No, knock it off, Trayton. Knock it off.
How can this be racist? Yeah, I wonder why. And no, it's people let this happen. They do. They let this happen. And again, until people have some degree of self-respect, it's going to keep getting worse. It will. It's going to keep getting worse until people develop a degree of self-respect. And hopefully it'll happen, but nowadays I become less and less likely. So this girl, y'all remember this? This is that scuffed TikTok mom from TikTok. Remember her? Here we are at my official dating profile request. She's like 40-something or whatever. And she's making videos about going out there and being the resistance and everything like that. Yes, this is a full-grown, absolute elite Karen here. And you can see it. And you've got her, Elizabeth Rose, arrested for assault ramming of a vehicle. Man, that's just too bad, huh? That is too bad. Man, I love to see this. That's right. Cat Lady Karen, she is. And good riddance, absolutely. Timu Sarah Connor. That's a good one. That is a good one. I like that one a lot. And so, yeah, there it is. Jobs ever do background checks? Has she ever fucked? Yeah, she's probably going to be fucked now because she has now she has a charge in her name. Absolutely. And so this is it. The chairman resigned. I don't know about that. I haven't seen that at all. Closer to 60 than 40. I mean, by the end of this whole thing, it will be. More arrests, too. They got even more of this. Ramming again, assault. And you can see they're finally arresting these people. And uh-oh.
Today is Monday, February 2nd, 2026, and I'm coming at you with some news that I really did not want to have to come to you with, which is I just received a call from a lawyer telling me that the federal government is going to charge me. And my options were to A, turn myself in tomorrow morning, which will be the 3rd of February, or wait for
I think I know what happens. I think I knew what happened. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
them to serve a warrant and knock down my door.
Yep.
So tomorrow I'm being charged with 18-USC-111.
Yeah.
I don't know much information other than that. I have to turn myself in the morning.
Yes.
Clearly I've been crying.
Music to my ears. I love this.
Here's what I will say. I'm so incredibly grateful for community and who have reached
Beautiful, isn't it? I wish she had recorded herself crying.
out and who are trying to help get lawyers
too bad.
and advocacy and help me scrub the internet.
Oh, you're going to scrub the internet. That's a great idea. You know what they call that? Scrubbing the internet? They call that spoliation of evidence. This stupid Karen doesn't even know the law. Like, you stupid bitch. You're going to go out and you're going to say, these people feel like there's no rules. They're deleting evidence. Oh my God. And she's out there admitting it, saying it ahead of time. Oh, wow.
I will tell you that there's going to be a different page that is active. I'm going to have to take this page private.
I bet you will.
But you can find out more information at Notoriously Lizzie.
Yes.
There is a link in my bio to get you connected to that.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's going to be running that and updating it with information in case they do not let me out tomorrow. There's also a GoFundMe on there.
And you see that the moment that somebody like this actually gets faced with they get faced with consequences of their behavior. You know how she was talking about like being in the resistance and fighting back and, you know, being aggressive and everything. Whenever they told her that we can either come and bust down your door or you can show up at the police station, take your pick. You know what she does? She probably dresses up and she goes right down to the police station like a good little girl. That's right. Because that's what consequences are. The hammer of justice. You're goddamn right.
For my friend and
the long dick of the law.
I'm the only one who has received charges. We just don't know how that's going to look moving forward. But please share. Share this.
I appreciate them sharing this. This made my day better.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Oh, it's going to get a lot worse.
I mean, there are people disappearing. There are people not being returned.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to you, right?
This feels very retaliatory.
It is.
So continue.
It's retaliating on you for committing a crime. That's how it works.
To share what is happening. Sorry, I don't have a lot of but I'm kind of...
Yeah, see? Yeah, you get deflated real quick whenever you feel like you're getting charged for a federal crime. Yeah, that went down real fast. Yeah, bro, like that was... Yeah, wow. Wow, isn't it crazy? Like, look at the vibe shift.
I'm in shock crisis mode right now.
You're in crisis mode? Good.
Please follow the other page. Again, that's Notoriously Lizzie.
She's genuinely shocked consequences happen.
They'll be
I know.
answering any questions or DMs. But there's also the GoFundMe. And thank you for being here with me.
Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome.
May the odds be ever in our favor.
They won't be. Oh, they won't be. That's it. Disappearing? What is this, Harry Potter's cloak? Well, considering that's the only book that people like that read, I think it's true. Should everyone knew she was going to be charged, I take it that she was able to surrender herself today. She sure was. And then, oh, this is her. Wait a minute. Oh, this is her doing it. What's she doing? This stupid bitch. This stupid bitch. Uh-oh. So she driving around in her Subaru. Yep. She driving around, causing a little...
Why are you trying to pull them out? What did they do?
Causing trouble with her Subaru.
They hit your vehicle? You came up and you got right behind them. They didn't hit you on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Can you please just let her go?
Man.
You guys are interrogating her. Let her go.
And now she's got charged.
Let her go.
Oh, no. Subaru 4-star is the final boss for Karens? Is that it? Is that like their final form?
Bigger fish to fry.
Yep.
Just go.
By the way, I actually really think that it's important that they take these people that are on social media that are like goading people into doing this, and they have a, like, they go after these people in a very public way. And they do it to them in a Old Testament fashion. Like, you know, charge them for as many crimes as possible. That way it sets an example for everybody else. And that way these people, you know, in a way, right, they want to be a martyr. Well, Jesus died on the cross to show everybody else that, hey, this is the way to do things. Well, maybe they can do the same thing. Not dying on a cross, but sitting in jail. That's it.
Get out!
1 like equals 1 charge. I like the sound of that. It's a good idea.
Leave her alone!
Mm-hmm. Palantir's been doing work? Yeah, we gotta invest in Palantir, guys. This is big. I mean, if they keep this up, this is... Yeah. Can we arrest the annoying people too? I wish.
We are on the corner of 41st and 21st.
Ah.
This SUV filled with ice pulled up. As she was trying to move, they hit the back of her car. They're now pulling her out because they're claiming she ran into them, which she did not. Let's be very clear.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing wrong with her.
Oh, they got her on the ground!
They have no reason to be detaining her right now. This is unlawful, and this is...
Oh, man.
This is not okay. This is happening in front of my house in Minneapolis.
Oh, no.
Let them go!
Jesus, say it again. Maybe it'll happen. It's like Beetlejuice.
Get their names!
Yep.
Get their names!
The irony that she says it's unlawful? Well, of course. She just docks herself?
What's your name? What's your name?
Mm-hmm. Man. Man, they got her up there in the fetal position. Oh, God.
Help! Anybody!
Help! Oh, no! Oh, no, not consequences!
Did you get their names?
Oh, no! Oh, she's short. They taking her out there like a little hobbit. She got out the Shire. What a useless human. I agree.
Shame on all of you!
Man.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
It's sad. So there it is. They rounded that bitch up and they got rid of her. Man, I am so happy to see this. I am. And now she's charged for assault. And I don't know really what kind of a charge that is, but I bet it's probably pretty serious, especially whenever it's being done against a federal officer. Hopefully they put her in jail. I want to see that happen. I think we need to put people like this in jail. We do. And Karens love LARPing. Well, that's why it's important that you arrest them, to make sure they realize that it's not a joke. It's not a game. And so that's it. They're taking the hobbits. Yeah, they're taking the hobbits to ICE. They're taking the hobbits to the detention center. Oh, no. Oh yeah, anti-ICE activist describes roadblocks and traffic checkpoints they set up in Minneapolis. We are literally creating a place that we know who's coming and going in and out of our neighborhoods. Is that right? Wow. How about that? That's crazy. What are the odds of this? What a great idea. Yeah, I mean, I really... Has somebody thought about this before? This is a really smart idea. Oh, here it is. Here's the video.
Are literally creating a place that we know who's coming and going in and out of our neighborhoods.
In the middle of the road...
It's like you'd think that this was recorded by, like, The Onion or something, right? Like Saturday Night Live.
At 32nd and Cedar Avenue, a makeshift roadblock turned this intersection into a roundabout. Cars slowed as drivers noticed, some honked, others asked questions, and one man brought food for the people standing
Oh
watch.
my God.
Hi, sir. Thank you so much. How did it make you feel just seeing a community checkpoint in your neighborhood?
Well, you know, it felt fine. I don't have any trouble with folks helping out.
Wade Haynes has been standing at this corner twice a day for one reason.
Why?
To stand up against ICE activity and keep his community safe. He chose this corner. Others chose this intersection.
It's kind of inspiring. It's like, wow, okay. We've got folks out there who are kind of taking care of us, looking out for us. That's good.
But Minneapolis police stepped in, clearing the roadblock.
That's right. That's right.
And restoring flow of traffic.
Honestly, I'm kind of sad about it.
Still, residents
I bet
say
you
the
are.
roadblock was necessary.
We need to keep our neighbors safe, so we will be doing this again.
How is this person free? How are they not in jail? This is what's so crazy about this, is that you have people that go out and do this, and they're never suffering any consequences at all for this. And I think this is going to continue to happen. It's going to keep getting worse until people finally decide to put their foot down. And whenever they do, that is going to be a beautiful day. It will be. It is going to be a beautiful day to see this happen. And straight to the gulag. It's illegal. I know, man. I really hope that, next time we have an election, we're going to have somebody that really wants to solve this problem. I do. I don't know. I mean, J.D. Vance really got a lot of respect from me for saying for what whenever it was apologizing to that guy's family. Like, I could not have come up with a better response from that. That was like, bro. All right. Maybe that's a real one. Maybe that's a real one. Maybe that's somebody that's going to go and do and say what needs to happen. But I don't know, man. These are state problems? Well, I mean, if they're happening in general, right? I mean, why are we funding a state that's not even enforcing the law? Like, that's it. Why are we giving them any money? Hopefully it's not, you ready to be right again? I hope so. And hopefully it's not the general public that puts their foot down. This will lead to nothing good. Yeah, I mean, if people run them over, I mean, that's what I would do, bro. Like, what if you just let people run them over and pardon the people that run them over? How about that? Yeah, solve the problem really fucking fast. And again, like, there are a lot of creative solutions to stuff like this. There are. And honestly, I mean, these people are, and you've got to keep in mind, these people are violent, aggressive, and they'll do this stuff to you. They'll do that. And in Florida, you can. Absolutely in Florida, you can. And that's the thing, is anybody that wants to call me crazy or say that I'm wrong for this, Florida, they already agree with me. They are. And the second state that's like that is fucking Texas. That's right, and that's where we're at. And so that's the way it is. I got some ADIQ. Yeah, how do you feel about Nashville being without power for weeks? I haven't even heard about that, honestly. This is the first time I'm hearing about it right now. So yeah, it's that simple. And Graveyard Dead, remember that? Yeah, that was a good time. Karen resisting arrest with her car. Uh-oh, I love these.
You can call whoever you want. If they interfere, they're going to jail too. Car! Get on your belly! Get on your belly! Hands behind your back!
I love it! Yes!
Get off of me! You don't need this
It's amazing. I love this, bro. Wow, squealing like a wild hog.
Wow. I just caught you.
Man.
You are one sick puppy.
Yeah.
I just caught you. You were smiling, you were laughing, and you were
You
getting
got
pleasure out of her being tased over and over and over.
Absolutely.
Because I was too. I was too.
Yes.
I wanted her to be tased again. People
That's right.
are unable to process their emotions.
Oh.
They never grow up in
That's
America. And so this is what you have. The pink-haired little piggy screaming on the ground, and now you're wishing
squealing like a hog.
It's not your fault, though. It's hers.
That's
it's
right.
Her fault. Don't forget that.
One more time.
Get out of the f***ing car! Get on your belly!
Again? All right, we got to get one more again. Here we go. Keep in mind, all she had to do was follow the directions. All she had to do was do what the fuck she's supposed to do. That's all she ever had to do. That's all it was. And she didn't want to do that. Yep. Anything but comply. I love seeing this happen to these people. Isn't it beautiful? Damn. Man. Load her up in the truck? That's right. Oh God, bro, like oink oink. I know, man. And wow, stupid piggy. I know, man. Unnatural hair color. Oh yeah, she got tattoos all over herself. It's the same as usual. And it's unbelievable that these people just don't know how to act. They don't know how to act at all. Like, what the hell is wrong with them? Middle schoolers in several schools around Salt Lake City in Utah left school in the middle of the day to protest ICE. This involved them throwing things at vehicles, smashing school bus windows, going into busy roads, and chanting a bunch of things. Man.
Ooh!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. They're letting these kids... So basically what they do is the teachers go and let these kids go out and do all of this, and then there's nothing they can really do to the kids because they're children. Like, really, like, I mean, until we're ready, like, I this is what I would do if I saw this. I would go after the teachers that let all these kids leave school, and I would charge them for child endangerment. And every single count of a kid leaving school, I would charge them with that many counts. I would. And I would effectively ruin and end their lives. That's what I would do. And I'd televise the whole trial. I'd make sure everybody could see it. I'd give them the worst punishment possible. I'd zoom in on them crying. Oh, it'd be amazing. I'd love it. And that's, see, until people are ready to do that, until people are willing to be that extreme, then this stuff is going to continue. Because I'm going to tell you something. If they did what I want, none of this would happen. It would not happen at all. It'll get worse, too. It will. And so that's it. Probably fix the level of education these dumbass kids get. How can a teacher stop them? Well, I mean, they could call the police and say, hey, all the kids are leaving school. You need to help me get the kids back in there. Do you really think the teachers didn't know this was going to happen? No, they could have asked for more police officers at the school to help make sure that there's not a riot that happens at the school. They could do this many different ways, but they let it happen. They know what happened, and that's it. Please endpoint some of that in the EU as well. Yeah, it's not the teacher's fault. It absolutely is the teacher's fault. And also, if it's not the teacher's fault, then all the more reason to do it. Just to show that is the extent that you will go to if you let this happen. Sometimes, and this is the cute thing about it, people might not know this, it's one of the most effective tools is unfairness. Let me explain. Fairness can be calculated, predicted, planned for, and worked around. Unfairness can't. Unfairness is random. It's unpredictable. It's not calculable. You can't plan for it. People are terrified of that. And sometimes, in order to make sure that people don't do something stupid, you have to make sure that they're afraid of the consequences. Shouldn't it be the parents' fault? Absolutely not. The parents are, whenever you give your kid to a school, the school is their guardian. They are the guardian. The school is responsible for the kid. That's it. So what are you talking? What about that innocent teacher? I don't think they're innocent. I don't think so at all. And that's why President Snow lost control in Hunger Games. He tried being fair. Never be fair. Never be fair with people like this. People can predict fairness. They can't predict unfairness. So they breaking out windows too, is that right? How would you stop a kid pushing past the teacher? I wouldn't. I would look at what the teacher did before and after that. And also, like, then maybe the kid needs to go to juvie, right? Send the kid to juvenile detention. Like, this is what I would do. So if that's what happened and the kids are being violent towards the teachers, and there were a lot of them, what I would do is I would have the kids put names in and vote amongst themselves which one of them is getting sent to juvenile detention and which one of them is getting suspended or expelled. I would have them rat each other out, and the person who gets the most votes is the one that gets expelled. Oh, yeah. I'd have them do it in school. Yep. That's right. Do that to 3 or 4 of them, and then that'd be it. It could be used to bully kids, though. That's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah. And this is genuinely a terrible idea? Yep, that's right. And to have it be anonymous. Exactly. It would be totally anonymous, and you wouldn't be able to tell. And and also, like, maybe I would do something like, maybe I would say the first place is getting sent, and then I'd send to third place instead. You know? And I think that, again, because you have to keep in mind that, like, if you do this kind of stuff to kids, they're going to be so scared of this, they're not going to even think about fucking around. Like, this is it. It's so terrible of an idea. It's good, of course. So this is how you deal with them. Like, people don't understand how to deal with a person like this. I do. I know how to deal with people like this. You treat them like animals. And if you treat them like animals, they're going to act the way animals do. If people act like an animal, you have to treat them like an animal. And the problem is that if you treat these people like people, you can't sit down and explain to a pit bull not to bite a baby. You can't do that. But you can put a chain on him and make sure he never goes anywhere near a fucking baby. You can't treat a dog like a person, and you can't treat a person who acts like an animal like a normal person. There's a different type of behavior and a different type of focus that you have. And if you understand that, it's easier to control what people do. The Goyams? Exactly. My pit bull princess would never. No, guys, it's not the breed, it's the owner, for sure. Summary, they want to be treated nicely. You don't want to treat them the way they want to. They snap. Yeah, exactly. And so this is the way that you solve problems. This is the way. And so when I see that, because we did the same thing in my school. We did. We had these same problems. They were different problems, but they were the same. Just came in. Which people do we talk in? I'm just saying that's how it is. That's how it works. Yep. Bro. Look at those stupid ass kids. Oh no. Look, now they having the kids going in there breathing up all this nasty ass shit. Your ideas are kind of retarded. Just hit them every now and then. You never hit a kid. Never hit a kid. Hitting a kid shows them that violence is the solution to a disagreement. You can't show people that. You teach people that, then you're going to have a society where people try to be violent to solve problems. That's a PvP server. I don't want to live on a PvP server. I don't want to see that at all. Think spanking's hitting? I sure do. I don't think you should spank your kid at all. That's a low IQ behavior. So they're doing all this. If I was a kid, I'm going to be honest, I would do this too. I would immediately be going out doing an ice protest just so I could leave class and throw rocks at cars. Fuck, I used to do that anyway. But yeah, they got to go after these teachers for letting this happen. They do. And it's embarrassing that they don't let that happen. And I don't know why we have such a limp dick government. I really don't. Because, like, in my opinion, like, this is just me, but, like, the worse it is for them, the more I like it. Like, am I the only person that's like this? Like, I hate these people. I hate them. Like, why does nobody else have the same feelings that I do about this? Like, why do people put up with this shit? I hate these fucking people. They're awful. They're awful. Don't you want to make life worse for them? You should. You should. These people are horrible. They're sending kids out there in the middle of the day, making these kids could get abducted. They could get hurt. They could get run over. They could commit a crime. Like, they're betraying all the parents. These people are awful. Yeah, like, they're terrible, but it's teachers, they like it. Exactly. Like, I don't understand why there's any sympathy for this. Literal Hamas tactics. Because you scored high on disagreeableness? I'm a very agreeable guy. I really am, actually. And they're disgusting people. I think so. I think a small degree of violence, or at least a threat of violence, or made this a non-issue. Kids fear no consequences today. I don't like violence because it's not psychological. I think psychological control is much more effective. I don't like the idea of kinetic control. I find that to be just, that's what cavemen do. You can do better than that. I think you can do a lot better than that. Fear is a better motivator. The feminization of society. That's what I think. Do you have any evidence that the teachers are sending them out? Nah, it's just probably what happened. Yeah. And also, if it's not the teachers that are sending them out, it's the teachers that are letting them out. And the teachers are their guardians. Are the teachers supposed to let kids out during the middle of school and let them run around town protesting and complaining? No. No, they're not. So it doesn't matter whether the teachers, promoted it. It matters whether they let it happen. That's it. It's always the teacher's fault. Yeah, that's what it means to be a guardian of a minor, is that you're responsible for that minor. But unfortunately, they don't know that. So I think the right thing to do is to remind them. So yeah, it's really just that simple. Oh, listen to this. Get ready.
You know, 2% of the population produces 90% of the violent crime. Think of that. Think of that. And Washington now is a very safe place.
Yes, again. It happened again. That's right. I bet it feels good. Feels really good.
Yes, I get it all the time. I go into...
By the way, do you want to know how I arrived at the 2% number? Because I never really explained this. It's because El Salvador did it with 1.5%, and I assumed that we had even more problems than they did, so I just rounded it up to 2%. That's the actual reason. And I saw the violent crime statistics of how many, like, what percentage of people were doing this, and I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. Because, like, this guy knows, like, yeah, no fucking way. Yeah, exactly. Well, it makes sense. Yeah. Sure. I mean, that's how. It's called logic, yeah. That's actually how I arrived at the number. Because I don't think that I ever really explained why it happened. Has Trump said the N-word yet? We're saving that. We're saving it. I mean, it is... I mean, would it be better or worse if Trump said the N-word during Black History Month? What do you guys think?
The White House and people that work in the White House come up. Sir, I want to thank you so much. Young woman, man.
Yep.
They say, I walked to work. I couldn't have walked to work. I wouldn't have even thought to walk to work before. They walk to work.
That was 2% school analogy?
No. Booming. Restaurants are opening up. The restaurants were almost going to be all closed. They would have been all closed. You couldn't even go. Even if you got there, the restaurant would be robbed with people sitting there. Hold up your hands, everybody. Yep. Give us your
PvP
money.
server.
And then they'd whack people with the butt of a gun. And And Washington is a very safe city. We have almost no crime.
It's a paradise.
It's a miracle, but it took place very quickly.
Sure did.
You know, 2% of the population produces 90% of the violent crime.
That's right. That is right. And so again, like, I'm glad to see this. I am. Bukele put in charge of DOJ a couple months. Yeah, I'd love to see that, man. And that would be amazing. And this is also, I see they're finally cleaning this shit up, which is a great relief.
Sworn duties to enforce immigration law that Congress passed is unacceptable. And it's shameful and incomprehensible to me that this unlawful and threatening behavior is being tolerated by anyone.
That's right.
As far as what I saw yesterday with the roadblocks being set up, you're not going to stop ICE. You're not going to stop Border Patrol. The only thing you're doing is irritating your community and want to go get groceries or pick the children up or whatever.
Man.
I talked to the chief of police, and he committed to
roadblocks.
Taking swift action.
He did
on
say
those
that.
Illegal roadblocks. They're illegal. We shouldn't tolerate them.
That's right. That's right.
Again, a complete drawdown is going to depend on the cooperation, continued cooperation of local and state law enforcement, and the decrease of the violence, the rhetoric, and the attacks against ICE and Border Patrol.
Man.
The federal
They really brought in the right guy.
law enforcement
They did.
personnel, ICE and
They brought in
CBP,
the
and other
real
partner
one.
agencies are patriots. And they've carried out their duties patriotically.
Yep, 100%. He's getting better at speaking. He is. The only man for the job? Yeah, bro. Like, he's good. He's base as fuck. He absolutely is. I'm glad to see this. And Tom says withdrawing troops. They won, sadly. Why they need all the troops there if they're already just turning over the prisoners? Why do we need all the troops over in Minnesota if they're just going to give us the guys out of the jail? We don't want to be over there either. Like, nobody want. Like, this is a total artificial problem. It is. It's a complete artificial problem. So, and this is it.
And law enforcement officials about increasing coordination in a lawful way between the county jails and ICE.
That's the deal. Yeah, that's the deal.
To avoid public safety threats being released back in the community.
Ilhan Omar just called for a war on the government.
While we had our
Hold on, after
differences,
this.
one thing was clear. We all committed to public safety for all who live in the Twin Cities. We have made significant progress under the direction of President Trump, working with state and local officials here in Minnesota.
Yep.
And I expect that to increase in the coming weeks. We continue
Thank
to
God.
have discussions. I'll have discussions this afternoon. We currently have an unprecedented number of counties communicating with us now
Man.
and allowing ICE to take custody of illegal aliens before they hit the streets.
See that?
Unprecedented cooperation.
Wow.
And I'll say it again. This is efficient, requires only 1 or 2 officers to assume
Yep.
custody of a criminal
Not
alien
8.
target rather than 8 or 10 officers
That's right.
going into the community and arresting that public
Makes
safety
it
threat.
easier for everybody.
This frees up more officers to arrest or remove criminal aliens.
Yep.
More officers taking custody of criminal aliens directly from the jails
That's right.
means less officers on the street doing criminal operations. This is smart law enforcement, not less law enforcement.
That's always what people
It's
want.
safer
That's
for
what
the
they
community,
have everywhere anyway.
safer for the officers, and safer for the alien.
That's true,
This
too.
coordination also makes it far more safe for the Twin Cities.
Man, I'm glad to see this. I really am. Like, this has been a huge, long time coming. Wants to keep him in the jail? Yeah, crime rate's plummeting alongside rent because of the deportations? Yeah, of course, right? And it's just really good to see this. I'm happy to see that, you know, did he just admit they're doing criminal operations? Who? I mean, like the officers? I mean, no, I don't think so. And then this guy, bro, Congressman Brandon Gill from motherfucking Texas. I just introduced a bill to ban immigration from Somalia. The sole aim of our immigration system is to benefit American citizens, not transform our communities by importing corrupt, failed societies. Oh my God. Oh shit. Someone goes and says, "Let's go, Brandon." I'm so happy to see this. I've been waiting on this for a while. This is amazing.